everyone, and welcome to your tech tip of the week. In this video, we're going to learn a little bit about how to make a priority inbox in your Gmail. A priority inbox is a great way to separate the messages in your inbox depending on how important they are, and it also helps to organize what you're looking at as opposed to seeing tons of emails in one long list. So in order for you to do that, you have to enable this in your settings. So what we're going to do is go in the upper right hand corner to the gear, click on Settings, and then go over to where it says Inbox. Now, under inbox type, you'd have to choose the option priority inbox, and then you'll see the settings show up here. So right now, by default, the options are important and unread, starred, and everything else. And there's also an option to add another alternative if you want. So I wanted to add, let's say, a label of mine. So if I click on Add Section, press More Options, I could go in and choose to select any one of the labels that I have previously created if I want to section in my email based off of labels, or if I want those particular messages to show up in their own section. I'm just going to choose to keep everything by default just for this video, but it's good to know that you do have that option if you choose to do so. The first option that you have here is the important and unread. Now you may ask, how does Gmail tell which emails are important and which emails aren't? Basically what it does is it looks at your activity based on that email. So how often you answer a particular person, or a variety of other options, which I will show you quickly here. These are importance markers in Gmail, and this is just a few options of how they tell which emails are important. So whom you email, how often you email, which emails you open, which emails you reply to, keywords, and which emails you star, archive, or delete. But you can rest assured that if something does appear in your importance section, you can always move it to the section that it should be in. But now that we have our inbox section set, if we press Save Changes, you'll see now that my inbox has been separated into these three sections. So important and unread, starred, and everything else. So if I choose to say, let's say, this particular email about a staff meeting should be in my important section, all I have to do is check it off, click on More, and mark as important. When it reloads, then I'll see that particular email in the important and unread section. I really like the starred section because what I use that for is if I get a series of emails on one day and I know I need to look at those emails just for today, or it's my to-do list, I'll star those particular emails, and that way I know I have to complete everything in the starred section. So let's say I want to take these 3 emails here, and then I press inbox to refresh it. Now I know that everything in this section is something that I need to work on today. And if you want to remove it from that section, all you need to do is click on the stars again. And now I'm going to refresh it, and it'll bring it right back to everything else. So just like you put the email into important and unread and you let Gmail know that this kind of email is important, you can also take it out as well by checking it off, and under More, just click Mark as Not Important. And Gmail will learn over time which things are important and which things are not important to you. So moving your inbox to a priority inbox is a great way to organize yourself. It's also a great way for you to kind of get an idea of what you have. Because we have so many things going on, so many emails, it's very easy to overlook something that comes in. And over time, as you start to use this priority inbox more and more, Gmail will learn the things that are important, and everything will sort of look the way that you want it to look, and you're able to control where everything goes. I hope you liked this tip and you found it useful. Thank you for joining me for your tech tip of the week, and have a great weekend.